Check out VPNIP Vanish for 83% off. The link will be in the description. You can also click on the QR code at the bottom of the screen. Go and check them out because you will be able to watch some interesting things that you're looking to be watching over the coming weeks. So get on IP Vanish. Welcome back to the West Ham Network, and right now with everything going on at West Ham this season, the inconsistency, the rotating defence, the chaotic moments late in games, there is one player quietly going about their business, and I'm about to tell you some truth, some home truths about this geezer here, Alphonse Areola. Alphonse Areola. How many of you doubted him at the start of the season? How many of you doubted him last season? How many of you doubted him over the last couple of seasons in general? Tell me your thoughts in the comments and let me know how you foresee how he has been playing, how you see him playing move forward, and do you think he's got a longer career at West Ham? And for me, he's becoming my early shout for West Ham's Hammer of the Year. Yes, I know it is still early, but if West Ham do stay up, it will be in no small part because of what he has been doing every single week. The argument is simple. Without him in between the sticks, we would be in a significantly worse position than we are now. Now, let's start with the workload. West Ham are facing more than 4.5 shots on target every match. And that's not as if those are... Sorry, he's averaging 4.5 saves, I should say, per match. And that's not as if those are the comfortable saves, you could say, routine saves. He's having to produce top-level stops constantly just to keep the scores down, to try and keep them respectable. And there have been games when he's looked like the entire defensive structure rolled into one for the team. But what makes the season even more impressive is the context around how the season started, especially from the arrival of Mads Hermansen from Leicester City. And when Hermansen signed, most fans and pundits fully expected him to take the number 1 shirt. Young, highly rated, confident with the ball, and it felt like the writing was on the wall for him. And he did start, and he did come in, and he did take the number 1 spot. And yet, every time someone arrives who's meant to take his place, Areola responds in exactly the same way, by stepping up, with no complaints, no sulking, no dramatic headlines, just simply determination and big performances to back them up. That's been the pattern, I could say, throughout his tenure in this season in particular. Someone new comes in, everyone predicts the changing of the guard, and Areola quietly fights his way straight back into that number 1 spot. And this season, he's found that form he had when West Ham did go and sign him from Fulham. That same commanding presence, not from Fulham, sorry, from PSG, but when, he was on loan at Fulham, but the same commanding presence, the calm shot stopping, and now even his improved distribution. And also I think about the determination to win those balls from set pieces and corners and balls flying in over the top. His assist against Bournemouth proved again that perfectly becoming, it was perfectly timed pass. Becoming the first Premier League goalkeeper, I believe, this season to register an assist. And that's not luck, that's just long balls delivered with purpose. Straight on to Callum Wilson's foot, and it showed that something once seen as a weakness has become a strength, and we have to give him credit for that. Meanwhile, the defence in front of him has been anything but stable. Mavropanos, Kilman, Tadibo, Diouf, Igor, Anwar Bissaka, Walker Peters, Ollie Scarles, in and out of the team due to form, fitness, tactical tweaks, and it's been a mix and match for the back line from week to week. A few other players are stepping up in that area as well, but Areola has been a constant, and you can actually go as far as saying the undroppable, the calm in the storm. And it's a season where West Ham have often struggled to control matches, so his contributions are even more vital right now. A late save that turns 1 point into 3 or stops 0 becoming 1. Or 1 becoming 0 as such. And those moments matter, and he's producing them constantly and consistently. You think about that save against Brighton as well. That's why he's my early pick for Hammer of the Year. He's been the difference between staying competitive and slipping into real danger. He's even added playmaker to his CV. I'm jesting a little bit with that one, but that sums up the kind of season that he is having. And if the award is meant to recognise a player who's kept the team alive, who's stepped up when it matters most, who's delivered when everything else has felt slightly uncertain, then Areola absolutely has to be right in there in the central part of the conversation. And if he keeps playing like this, don't be surprised if he finishes the campaign not just as West Ham's standout performer, but probably one of the best goalkeepers in the entire Premier League for this season. But we've got a long way to go, and consistency is key. That's the truth on Alphonse Areola. Put it in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment. And come on, you Irons.